because he's so good at it. As I say that, though, he is being run down right now by Kingen, who hops forward and takes a very... He was waiting for... Okay, now the counter gank potential is coming in. The flank comes out from Keria. They're just trying to get away from this one, RT1. They don't want to fight with the Xin Zhao around and his extreme early game power.
The wave clear game, and you're just like, all right, okay, here comes Owner.
They're just going for it for the force. There is the knockup, but it is under turret because Beryl does flash away, very respectful. But that is now the flash down on the Catfish, so he will not have that for the future hooks.
Yeah, and this means Owner could just come back again and try to force a second one, and then they can look for the Drake.
Just like trying to help push here, but Owner is in a little bit of trouble. It is Poppy though, so really trying to force this with Pyosik coming up the lane. Unfortunately, Pyosik does not have boots yet, the magical footwear. He is going to flash on in and just get launched out of the play as T1 say, nah, if it's not on our terms.
Side and defend while you slow down the Herald fight. You need to rush over there.
Ult under the turret as needles now are coming out. We had Pyosik nearby as there's a house going to go by. Zeus is coming in and Owner's here too. They want to take the 2v2, but Zeus on the mini Gnar. They just pop him out there, so Owner going to have to tank this one out.
DRX in a pretty nice spot this game is,
really doing a nice job there threading the needle as this Tom Kent, after he used all of that CC, he can just abyssal dive out of there. And that is exactly what he is going to do, but still a very effective trade here for Guma and Keria. They were in as Zeus, same for him. He does not know that Pyosik is nearby with the Riptide ready to drop it down as he comes in a little bit late, but it might just be enough. They're going to get the flash out of the Gnar anyway. Supreme vision control that T1 have as Zeus, as I said, you know, in the 1v1, in regardless of the lane, he is going to go for these trades as there is the pick. It is the Xin Zhao though. Can they get in? No, they're going to force the flash though. And that's what the Blitzcrank is good at. Now, you know, there's a jungler without
this
flash.
Should be DRX's fight to take. They're hesitating.
Unless Pyosik, yeah, it's Pyosik. They get the jungler out, and DRX are like, well, what are we going to do now? It's 5v4. And he's going to get a pick onto Pyosik just like that. You're not even safe to clear out wards. First blood, and the second Rift Herald are going to
take the jungler out, stop that smite fight. Gumi teleports in, they have extra damage. And that's a charge right away, just instantly.
You see they're like trying to take advantage of the hook on cooldown, but actually they're taking a lot of poke damage themselves. Meanwhile, this top lane is still...
This is arguably a counter pick. Let's watch this one more time. Kingen is now isolated and alone. They win the smite fight, they retreat. And Keria's like, let's see what I can get. Sees the shots going onto the ward, and he's like, I'll fish for something. Grabs himself a Xin Zhao.
Watch his vision here. Because when the Senna autos, it puts vision around the Senna, so the Xin Zhao is there. Get ahead of lanes. He's just going to get a 50 CS lead as there's another pick, and it's Xin Zhao, and that's exactly what we wanted to see. Pyosik survives for basically forever. He's also going to get put in there, but it just puts them against the wall as there was nowhere to go. DRX overextend, and now we get the root even onto depth. That's going to be 4 kills for none in favor of T1.
And this is a huge turning point in this game. T1 now have full control over this one. They are able to get the second break before. And watch how they turn this too. Because DRX are like, all right, you grab the Xin Zhao, you grab the wrong person. We're all going to pile in here. Look at Kingen go down on the bottom side. They jump in, Beryl dives in, grabs him so he can survive. And then instantly Faker ults in the choke. Double charm, and it was a mistake to try to save Pyosik, who then also is the third to go down here. So, like, look at this from Guma. He's doing so much damage. Fights back, has Faker, double charm, and he is just doing all the DPS that you want to do as an AD carry when you have free setup. Like, there's just so much setup for him, and then this root on the depth is a tragedy.
I think
he's like, God, give me that kill.
Yeah, I think they were highlighting him because it was a pretty cool thing that he said. But Zeus, again, this is just 1v1 solo kill.
Unfortunately, the weird Leandri Shadow Flame is here's the Hex Flash over the wall.
Yeah, Beryl doesn't have flash, and you can see eventually he's going to save that hook for, again, the Xin Zhao, who's supposed to be really good into the Blitzcrank, but unfortunately the wallet's pretty heavy right now for T1. And it doesn't really matter who you pick up. Very nice. Emperor's Divide comes in from Zeka, though, but here's the flank coming in from Owner. Picks up one on the drive-by to trade it back. Very nice fight from DRX on the back foot, but still a T1 win.
7 in this game here, where T1 have insane amounts of control. So we're going to go back to the solo kill. Zeus is a full level at least up. His King just hits 12 at the beginning of this highlight. Zeus runs at him and auto attacks him in Mininar. Does the wall up setup there because that's just what your brain is programmed to do, but he doesn't need it. As Keria just runs forward, rocket punches here, and then Pyosik is left out to dry. Ult doesn't matter here. He has lost all of his health bars. Now this subsequent fight is pretty well done here by DRX. As in live, the Baron is being started, but really nice shuffle here from Zeus behind enemy lines. Yeah, DRX is starting this up, or at least looking to.
Yeah, they were trying to clear out vision and maybe even trying to...
And King in his side laning AS teleport. This is the best possible scenario, honestly, for DRX. 6,000 gold down is try to force a fight here. See if T1 mess up the turn. Kingen has that teleport, but no wards.
They don't know where Keria is. That is just a Senegon. This is what Blitzcrank with value can do. As what was that damage? That was Whirling Death and a couple of autos from Faker? Like, are you kidding us now? He's just going to go down to some magic in a house. Keria not going to get the predict on that one. Pyosik just walks in a straight line. But, yeah, I don't know, Wolf. I think it might be time to say the famous line.
Yeah, it might be time to say goodbye to the Jinzhou.
Yeah. Nice little hook onto the minion there, but Owner had the job done himself onto Pyosik, who did have flash.
I mean, who gets POG here? Like, how do you even determine which one player was the most impactful when T1 were all, like, so perfect together? Like,
so individually impactful as well.
Like, Faker died once, but had some really good charms. Like, maybe it's not him. Okay, we narrowed it down one. Like, Zeus got tons of solo kills and popped off. Like, I'm kind of leaning towards him, but
yeah.
I don't know. Keria played Blitzcrank and
he like hit a bunch of
kill
huge
participation.
Yeah, he hit a bunch of huge hooks. Like, okay, Kingen's going to try his best, but Zeus at this point just going to push him away. As the encore will come in, follow up stopwatch nicely done. But you can just see that DRX's heart is not in this fight. I mean, Barrel's just there waiting for the Devour. They're just trying to poke them away and hope that they leave. But I don't think T1 have any idea or thoughts of doing that, because Gumayusi's just going to poke him down and get a kill. As in goes Owner, looking for a bit more. As Keria would love another hook here onto the Catfish. Not going to get the prediction again. Always thinking that they're going to walk back, but they don't actually. It's time to go for the other prediction where they walk in a straight line. As T1, they're not going to waste any time. They have the Baron buff. As Zeus is just in the back line killing people as this is happening. And it just does not look fair. As eventually these turrets and the Nexus will go down. But not before T1 has their fun and takes a bunch of kills first. So that's going to be the end of this first game, guys. Absolute destruction coming out from T1. They made DRX look not just one tier below, but maybe 2 or 3 more.
빼는 거 추천할게.
오, 먹었다.
나 지텔 가능한데. 보자. 나 지텔 할게. 이제 바로 붙일게.
야, 캔슬 사정해볼게.
파란각사 했는데.
그래, 해봐.
그래봐.
끌어줄게.
나 만화 없긴 해.
에반데?
하자. 나 테터 왔어. 오차범위가 크긴 한데.
해볼게.
맞긴 하다.
나 그래 8초.
오케이.
우리 W 보충. 나 까부는 줘.
너무 까부는데?
나 그래 2초. 한 번만, 나에게 한 번만 기회를 줄래?
야, 이거.
야,
끌었어.
끌어.
잠깐만.
What?
끝내자.
네.
이거 심사, 오차범위가 너무 심한데?
캐리아 POG.
그래, 좋은데?
불치하지 말까, 우리?
나 집
사실
가서
상상 속의 블리츠가
잠시만.
게임을 지배하긴 했어.
나 무대 뽑아야 되는데?
상상 속의 블리츠가 게임을 지배했다.